Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Little Kitty, Big City, where we've successfully delivered a bunch of ducklings and now we're looking for a bagel. We're on bagel quest today. So you've got a phone, you've got a coffee, none of that's useful. We should probably trip people up anyway though, because I believe there's a cheat for murderizing enough pedestrians. We might be fairly close to being done, you know. I've played for about 2.5 hours at this point, and the How Long to Beat website says the game takes about 2.5 hours to finish. So, yeah. Oh, that guy just ran straight through us. Unbelievable. How rude. And again. Fair enough. So yeah, this could potentially be the last episode. We'll have to find out. Oh, and that hat machine is out of hats. So they do run out of hats. No, you've just got a sandwich. I don't need a sandwich. I need a bagel. Is that another hat machine? Hey, Crow. And we found traffic cone. Yay. Also, we tripped someone up without even planning on doing it, so that's nice. Ooh, witch's hat. Sweet. We like that. Space helmet. Kinda cool. Possibly dangerous for a cat to wear that. Cowboy hat's always a stylish option. And there we go, that's another machine drained. Jolly good. This episode, by the way, is dedicated to our precious princess Gem, who's been at the vet's today to have a tooth extracted. She's been very good about the whole thing. Oh, we can actually see the hats that are available on the side of the machine. That's cool. But yeah, Gem's been very good. And yeah. This is for you, princess. Now, these hats are supposed to be more expensive, so we might need more shinies down the line. Seal hat, not as good as the mouse hat. Frog hat. Yeah, very stylish. We like that. And then what's that last one? Hedgehog hat? Cool. And just like that, we're pretty much out of shiny. Now, what's this place? We haven't been in here before. What are you doing? What's going on here? Yeah. Human definitely seems to be broken. Ramoon has flown away. Oh dear. Ah, and that's why there's no cars on the streets. Because of all the leaky pipes. It all explains itself. Well done, game. Now that Ramoon is off to battle a cat. That's not going to go well, I don't think. Silly, impressionable bird. She wants to fight a real cat. Very well. Yeah, human's not happy about this empty bird cage. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye out for the old bird. There's blue birds, like that, but yellow. Very fast, very feisty. What's the plan? Ah, she's going to think we're a real cat. And then, yeah, catch her, let her get away, and she's defeated Boss Cat. I mean, that does sound like fun. Yeah, that's the spirit. We are Boss Cat. We could rampage through the streets of this place as well. Rah! Boss Cat, destroy! Big Kitty, Little City. Clever. I figured there was going to be a cheat for that. Now, what else might we want to do? I don't think there's any shinies about. Oh, there's one, actually. As soon as I say that, we'll grab that. There might be other hat machines around that need us. Now, haven't forgotten Bagel Quest, but now we've also got Bird Quest to get on with. Looking for a yellow bird that likes to fly around this street. There it is. We see you, yellow bird. Now. Oh. I stopped sneaking for just a moment and yellow bird flew away. Come here, Ramoon. You're gonna come down. Can we catch you whilst you're in midair, maybe? Oh! Missed. I don't know if you need to be lured with bread. I feel like no. But I could be incorrect. How low are you going to go if we let you? All the way to ground level? Do we have to let you land? Maybe. There you are. Pounce. Gotcha! Yeah, get wrecked, Birdo. Yeah, Boss Cat will not be outwitted by Geku this time. Oh no. Geku Pow? Geku Kick? We didn't ask for this. Damn, man. We got bested. You win this round, Geku. Let's go see what her big brother has to say. Hello. Yeah, I'm still recovering from the last battle. We are, Boss Cat. Yes, other complete stranger. Ooh, we're soothing him out. Making muffins. Yeah. I'm pretty sure humans fine at this point. They just enjoy the little muffins that are being made on their back. Now. Bagels. And then, of course, remembering where the heck I'm supposed to go. Now, have you got a shiny, bird friend? Whilst we're in a pouncy mood anyway. Oh. Missed it. No, you don't have a bagel. None of you lot have bagels? No. But it'll trip you up anyway. Ooh, shiny. Now, what about you lot?
Huh?
That was just a salt that time.
Huh?
And that one.
Huh?
And that one. We're a violent kitty today. Now, how do we get that thing? Guess we could sneak in here. It's got a thing for us. Oh, and it's got a bone as well. Well, hat first. A butterfly hat. Sweet. And now bone. Now, can we take bone out through the crawl space? Maybe not. Maybe we have to jump. And then maybe that's the final dog dealt with. Oi! Don't be silly, Puss. We're trying to help the dog here. Or is it because of the cucumber? Either way, that's one of our long-term goals cleared and a new shortcut unlocked. Now, still don't know how one gets in there. Doesn't look as though it's there. Didn't see anything in that crawl space that suggested we could go elsewhere. That's the way out, but it's blocked at the moment. We'll worry about that another day. Bagel! Give me that. And we got the chief. Good. Right, we got the bagel. Now, do we remember where we're taking it? The answer is no. The map is not helpful. It shows us 2 more fish, which we obviously need as well. It's not terribly helpful when it comes to locating the building we need. It's a tall one in the middle of the block somewhere. So maybe we just start climbing buildings and we see what happens. Oh, there's that robot statue that we heard about. Do we need it right now? Probably not. I don't think it's going to help us with our quest. And this doesn't look like the way up because this is leading us to somewhere new. Was it up there? There were definitely satellite dishes on the roof. Might have been up there, actually. We will explore that way at some point, but we don't need to do it right away. There we go. And then we simply drop our bagel off and ring the bell. Mr. Elephant's got bagels for you, my friend. It's a bagel. Yeah. Thanks, friend. Here's a trick for napping anywhere at any time. Another remote. Immediate nap. Sweet. We are gathering all the emotes today. And flop. That's 5 out of 7 nap spots. Jolly good. And now we should probably check our quest log to see what else we've got going on. So we've got get back home, we've got fetch the dog's balls. And that's about it. So maybe fish quest is our next quest. There is one directly in front of us. And then there's one behind us near the ducklings. So where's the one in front of us? Is it on that building? Maybe. I'm not sure if we can get onto that building that's opposite us there. Let's perch on this ledge for a moment. And now it's over there somewhere, perhaps. So yeah, we can get on top by strolling across here. And then we can hop onto that bit. Ah! Steal the gardener's lunch. We could possibly do that. Cheeky. But how do we do that? Can we turn off the water supply? I think we can. Yeah. So, let's just do that. We just need to flick it directly. Now, you're going to come through. And you're going to deal with that. And whilst you're dealing with that, we are going to sneak in and grab your lunch. Nom 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 nom. And that's fish number 3 dealt with. Our climbing will soon know no bounds. And there's also shinies, which I'd like to grab if you would allow me to. Oh, I nearly got it that time. Okay, she's not going to allow us to grab that shiny. There's probably others that are easier to grab, but I don't know if there's like a finite number or anything like that. So what we'll do is we'll just distract her again. You deserve to have your lunch stolen, madam. And your shinies also. Now. Whee! Death-defying leaps. Which bring us over to where? Another shiny. Not a lot going on top of this building, but there was another shiny down there as well. So, off we go. We'll take that. Are we able to deposit this can? We are. Good. And there is actually a litter picker challenge. Recycle 100 items. Jeez. That feels very much like something I'm doing off camera, if at all. Now, what's going on here? Much of anything? Doesn't look like it. Where's that fourth and last fish? It's down near the ducks in the park. Is this a new nap spot? I think this is new. Yep. Jolly good. I did see, I think, a hat just out here somewhere. So let's go and have a look at that. And then we'll try and find our final fish. Oh, there's a trash can over there as well that we've not gathered. We've not really looked that much around the fisherman area. A couple of items there that can be recycled, but again, that seems rather dull. A floppy disk? What's that doing in the trash? It's a valuable historical artifact these days. Well, it's not really. There's lots of them out there, and most of them are probably shovelware. Or shareware, even. I recall episode 1 of Doom being available on a floppy. And then they'd be like, yeah, you want to play the rest of it? Buy it. And I'd just be like, no thanks, I'm just playing episode 1 again. And there we go, that's the 10th trash can that we needed. Perfect. We are racking up these cat achievements. That's a big climb. We've certainly not climbed up this bit before. Oops, we didn't make it. Never mind. Where was that truck as well? Was it this truck? Because we didn't get sidetracked by it, but now maybe we shall. There was a minor challenge of get past these fans without getting blown off the edge. Not the greatest challenge in the world. Oh, there's a family. And then you're turned off. And we get past you. We'll stop for a breather. It's possible, you know, that this is going to lead us to where we need to be. Oops. Not if we rig it up like that, though. Is that Crow? It is. No, we've got all those hats. Less impatience this time and more just climbing. There we go. Now that allows us onto this bit where we stroll across. Traversal is pretty fun in this game, and if there's one thing I'm a huge fan of in games, it is fun traversal. I played the heck out of Infamous 1 just because traversing it was just so much fun. Just getting around the city with your superpowers was incredibly good fun and kept me playing much longer than I might have otherwise done. That was foolish. shiny. And bloody, what's it called? Not City of Heroes. Champions Online. Getting around in that game, especially if you took great big huge jumping bounces as your superpower, was just, oh, it was so much fun. I loved it to bits. I wouldn't say the traversal in this is on a par with those games, but it's quite fun. There's a few bits where you're not sure if you're going the right way or not, and the whole spring off the wall if you accidentally cling to it just seems to be a bit silly. It's like, I don't think there's been any points where I've needed to wall jump, but it does happen sometimes, and it's kind of awkward. Now, maybe I'm supposed to go across here instead. Yeah. This is progress. But then it's leading back across here, perhaps. And that's a little putt-putt course. We know what we have to do. Go on, Kitty. Oh, we're getting there. No, that's backwards. Oh, what have you done? You've ruined it. Can we get a mulligan? Now the ball's going over there. That's no help. If we just get it tangled up in our paws, maybe, we can seem to be able to push it. But now it's not. Ah, have we ruined everything? I think we have, you know. Because it's no longer on the course. Now it's over there, that's no help. Yeah, the golfing controls appear to be quite ropey. I think we might have just biffed it completely by the fact that it's gone off the course. I don't think even with a well-timed swipe. No. We've ruined it. And we can't just pick it up in our mouth, can we? No. Dang it. No cat achievement for playing golf for us today. Now, Beetle? Does that mean Taffy's here? Yeah. Taffy's in a state. Split ends. Just generally looking rough. Yeah, that was probably a lol. That's just Beetle for you. It's Hassiday and Cassiday. So it's a couple of days then since... Well, it's a few days since Whisker Wednesday. And Tongue Out Tuesday is a good few days away now. Another cat in a hat. Where are we going to find one of those? It's us. Right, cat in a hat for a photo. We're a cat. And we have a hat. I'd say it's stylish enough. Any of the sets. Just talk again. Okay, so... Is this a set? Probably. What we got down here? Another rubber duck. One day I'll unlock their mystery. Yeah. Let's have a snap taken. I mean, that's not perfect. That was a really poor picture, to be honest. Oh, we're worried about Beetle. Yeah. The spontaneous road trip needs planning. Yeah, you need to chill out, Beetle. Life isn't all about influencing. That wasn't time off, Beetle. You just broke your phone. Yeah. Cats are sensible. Well, what's Taffy up to? I mean, yeah, we're not replacing you, Taffy. So what, we're taking over now? It's Taffy's assistant. Yeah. You go, Beetle. Taffeta Fluffington Skittles the Third. Yeah, that is a very pedigree cat name. But yeah, when the fun stops, stop being an influencer. That's the lesson we're learning here. You gotta do what makes you happy. Which is why I'm fanning around this cat game. A whole week off. And then changes. Sounds promising. That's the spirit, Beats. Yeah, Nap's messing around again. And a cafe, yeah. It's a fine way to spend a week off. And there goes Beats. What a guy. Are we allowed to pop in and say hello to Taffy? I guess not. And we're still no closer to our last fish. We are in fact further away from our last fish. So we need to get over onto that building. Look at all those shinies. But I guess we can get there from here, can't we? Well, we can certainly get lower down onto that building, but then that was just leading back across to this one. I feel like being up here is a good start. Maybe we can make a giant leap. No, probably not. Oh, pish. And then I pressed A again, did the wall jump that doesn't ever help. And now we're over here. That's fine, maybe. But probably not. Maybe we should just go back down to ground level and look around this other building. Oops. Because we've definitely got all of that climbing that we could do. Maybe I should be doing it without any leaping whatsoever. But it takes so long to get up without leaping that it's just quite dull. But yeah, that didn't work. We leapt and it didn't work. Oh, we got it. Jeez. That was fiddly as all. Okay. But we're making progress. We've got a lot of greenery here. We'll just trot around at ground level for now. Until we've got no choice. And there we go. Now what? So we've got all those shinies over there. Oh, we've got a crawl space. Good. So many shinies. Hello, Crow. This isn't where you keep your shinies, is it? Well, these ones are mine now. I've decided. There are an awful lot in here. Yeah. If this wasn't where you were stashing them, then this is the home of some sort of crazy shiny collector human. There's a puss. But first we'll just pop back and grab all this. That's our 6th nest out of the way. Now, hello friend. Wait a minute, that's not a puss. That's Tanuki. Oh, and it's your fault that all these pipes have burst, isn't it? Everything makes sense. Yeah, we're going into some sort of timeline nonsense again. Right, so where is the gecko? Gecko that we're chatting to? Over there, I guess. Cool. You're a good guy. Or good woman. We like Tanuki. Now we're getting up there. Is this the final climb that we're currently engaged in? And are we going to find a fish on our way? Certainly could be the final climb, you know. I'm not sure which... Bloody hell. That was terrible. I didn't even need to be climbing those vines. I could just climb up like this. Now I need vines. Good. Now let's get our energy back. Yeah, this might be our building, you know. I'm not sure. Certainly a lot to be climbed around here. And there's a bunch more shinies down there now. And I think that's where we're going anyway. So let's drop down and help ourselves. And uppity pop. And there's some ducklings again. Are those our ducklings? From earlier? Hey friends. Yeah, they do look like our friends. That's cool. If I may return to Infamous, which I touched upon earlier. Oops, that's not going to work. This does kind of remind me of climbing the trash tower in the second city area of Infamous. Any big tall climb generally reminds me of that because it's stuck with me a lot since I played that game. I'd love some sort of remake or remaster of it. And the first boss as well, that was a rush of a fight. In general, just a great game. Right, look out below. Yeah, they could easily have killed someone. And now what? Ah, is it friend Beetle again? Hello. You just enjoying a nice cup of tea? Catching up with a friend. Hello, Poppy. Cool, so this is the final sort of climb then. We're meeting all of our friends again that we met along the way. Or at least some of them. We haven't met any of the other cats again. But that's cool. Now, let's see. Let's let our energy recharge before we try this bit. There we go. Trot along here. Oops. Little incautious there. Our owner is going to be thrilled when we get home. And hopefully they're going to learn that we shouldn't be allowed to just sleep on the edge of a window when we live in a high-rise. By all means, get some nice balcony for us or something. But letting us just kip on an open window was just reckless of our human. And I hope she's learned her lesson. Now, is this way progress? Maybe. So why are there shinies and duck friend down here? Let's pop down and grab everything we can. Now, are you going to talk for like 10 minutes again like you normally do? Yeah, seems like it. Lost the ducks again. Yep, they're safe. They're in a swimming pool. And yes, we will not be joining you. Thanks for asking though. Safe travels to you too, my friend. Shinies. Now. So we can come up this way. Might be alternate routes to get about, but this way had duck friend, so it was the best bet. And where are we now? We've got to be right close now. We can't look up terribly well, but this is beginning to look a lot like home. And this blanket, yes. I do believe we've made it. There's our favourite laptop that we like to just sit on. And there's Human. A collar? We get to name ourselves. What is our name? That's an excellent question. I was wondering if the game was going to let us name ourselves. Now, I did mention back in the Stray playthrough that if we ever had a future cat, maybe we'd like to call it Momo. So that's our name. We're Momo. What a twist. We finally gained our name at the end. Oh. Hello, Crow. We did make it. And look, we got a collar and everything. Says our name. That's right, we had a name the entire time. We're Momo. Crowford Crowthorpe III. That's a fine name as well. But yeah, we'll just keep calling them Crow. Doesn't have to be goodbye. I guess we can now, can't we? Shinies to be found. Crow friends for the shinies. Oh, good. But first it's time for cuddles with human, probably. Or just naps. Okie doke. And there we go. I do believe we have finished Little Kitty, Big City. What a fun little adventure that was. Short and sweet. Kind of a surprise that this came from a studio called Double Dagger. But hey, I guess daggers and cats' claws are kind of similar. Oh, narrative design was by Philippa War. I remember Pip from her time of writing for Rock Paper Shotgun. That might explain why the writing was so excellent throughout the game. I mean, in general, what was here was really well done. It wasn't a huge game or anything. There wasn't much in the way of puzzles, there wasn't much in the way of platforming challenges. But the animations were great, the music's cool, the dialogue was outstanding. And all round it was just really quite nice, quite enjoyable. Riley Koenig did the music composition. Good for them. They did a fine job. Everyone involved did a fine job, I feel. And I have hopefully done a fine job of amusing you over these last 4 weeks with this. No idea what we're going to play next, as is tradition for our Saturday games. But I'll be back next week with something entirely different. And until then, hug your cats for me. Tell them that I love them and that they're good boys and girls. And thanks for watching, friends.